hippo hits the earth?
This is you, Brax.
Now.
Go ahead. Get it out. Make a noise.
There you go. That's pretty good.
Thank
work.
you, my friend.
Well done.
That was great.
Well done. Way to let it ride, buddy. All right, here we go. Game number 2, Onyx versus Complexity. Upper bracket in the NA side of Elimination Mode 3. Warlock first banned by Onyx, and the Beastmaster Wisp taken out by Complexity.
I am
Brax and Grant, what's Way 2's hero pool? Supports, right?
pretty much every support, and he plays everything.
Is there any specific one that like pops in your mind when you think of him?
No.
I think either Jimmy had to go to the gym, or
that's what
they
he
wanted
said.
Way 2. Did he really?
No,
He's in chat right now.
No, they literally said in the lobby, Demon has to go to gym, need to and anyone else, you're like, oh, they're trolling. Probably someone died in their family. But with Jimmy, he's actually at the gym right now. 100%, he's at the gym with his Quest nutritional bar.
You think that shit's funny?
Dedication.
You think working out's funny?
You think
dumbass?
working out's funny? Go up to him in Atlanta, dude. He's yoked as fuck.
And he hangs out the freshest dudes.
He'll kick your shit in.
What land is this you're talking about, Slice?
He's going to his girlfriend's graduation.
He's going to his girlfriend's graduation, says Mott. That's the sideline
Yeah,
report
probably
from Twitch
to,
chat.
you know, get a bunch of babes because he's so
Yoked.
yoked.
Is that a high school graduation?
Where do you think all the hottest babes hang out, Brad?
That's what I love about high school girls.
Cut it off! Cut it off! Cut it off!
Okay. Hey, Rubik.
Hey!
Made
Speaking
it.
of pedophiles.
What if they actually did just bring Way 2 in to play Rubik? Because that is definitely a...
That is a way too
A way
hero.
too hero.
It really is.
That's a good counter to clock too.
God.
Oh my God!
Throw him out of the cogs.
The Clockwork first pick, kind of... I mean, it's just a good hero overall, but a deny ban too. I mean, if I say Bulba, what hero do you think of?
Could you
Clockwork.
stop? Every day it's the same intro.
But
day.
what do you think of?
No, that's true.
nothing
I
else.
feel like every player has like that hero, right?
Yeah.
Slacks is
Fuck you, Slacks.
Slacks is Omniad. I'm Centaur. Brax is Beastmaster.
I'm Dazzle.
Clockwork is. Sayori is a lot of effeminate heroes. Dazzle being one of them. And
Sayori is Crystal Maiden. And
Come on, guys.
guys, please. Okay, anyway.
Centaur for Onyx.
Yep.
all right.
Yeah.
Great hero.
Hey, and they also second banned Enigma. Interesting.
Well, we did see Enigma do pretty darn good in that earlier series with the double
Darn
bubble.
tootin'.
Darn tootin' indeed. Centaur War Runner.
And there's TA.
So, Brax, looking at this pool, who are the big high-value targets? What heroes are you looking at? Or who are the money beats right now?
10 seconds
All
remaining.
these heroes are so bad, man. You've got like Phantom Lancer,
5
Morphling,
seconds remaining.
Spectre. You don't want any of this shit.
You're looking at just carries then.
Reserve time.
These guys need like. I think the supports are more important than the actual carries for the most part. Probably Lion. What else? Pudge maybe.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Pudge
yeah,
still
Pudge.
is. That's surprising.
Yes.
Wait,
I'll be
wasn't-
honest. This is the first elimination game mode I've watched so far, so
All
I
right.
don't know what people play.
Sure.
Oh, it's random.
Thanks for doing your research, Brax. See you later.
Very random.
That's why I'm here.
It actually has been pretty variable, though, across the regions and the teams. We should get somebody to crunch the numbers. Where's Trent Pax when you need him? Who hasn't been picked yet in
Wait,
this
here,
elimination?
let me
mode?
crunch some numbers. Arc Warden.
Okay, there's one.
Brood.
Rude, yeah.
Wyvern has been
We've
played.
seen Visage. We've seen Wyvern.
Brood and Visage.
We've seen Sky.
So the
No, we did
numbers-
see Visage.
numbers
No, we
have
saw
been crunched.
Visage.
Yeah,
we
no,
saw
I meant,
Visage.
I meant.
10 seconds.
We saw
remaining.
Bloodseeker. We saw that one draw Visage game.
I want to kill myself.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Please do it
remaining.
off
Just hear Mod in the background wanting to kill himself. Nothing to see here.
Wait,
Reserve
are those
time.
the only two? Brood and Arc Warden?
No, I'm sure there's a couple more.
What about
there
Shen?
been a Huskar?
Oh, you only saw one.
Have not.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
There's been a
Huskar.
Huskar.
We've not seen a Zeus. I don't think we've seen a Bane.
Bane's
Bam.
actually-
No,
Bane's
we've seen
pretty
Zeus. No, I wanted Zeus. That's
Yeah.
right. No.
No, we saw
Didn't they pick Zeus against Tinker, or was that just a dream?
There was a Zeus pick.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was a Zeus pick.
Well, good thing
Ah,
we did the
those
research
things-
on this, guys.
I
Let's
got
just
it.
play check and guess with all the
No,
heroes.
I'll tell you here that hasn't been picked yet is
Ricky.
Luna and Shadow Demon.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, that's not anyone's fault. They've been banned every
And
day.
we also have not seen an Enchantress. Or Shadow
10
Shaman.
seconds remaining.
There you go. That's
no,
it.
no. We did see a Shadow Shaman.
When?
I'm almost positive.
5 seconds.
Grant, stop
One of the
making
days.
things up, you fibber.
If there is one, which I'm positive there is. I don't know when,
Reserve
but
time.
Okay,
Maybe
great.
so Centaur Rubik, pretty good picks.
Phoenix Disruptor, third and fourth ban here from Onyx,
All right.
and Banana Mancer and Spectre. So, looking for some
Radiant
supports here on the
team pick.
complexity side. And there's the
Oh,
Puka for
yeah.
Onyx.
Dire
Centaur
team
Pudge, very
pick.
nice.
Oh my
Oh, boy.
goodness.
So
Hey,
I was reading on Reddit between games.
Oh no.
And Suns fan, they were very critical of you and Synderen for bashing the gyro or the Aghanim's first gyro. Apparently, people have been doing that for a few days now, and we're behind
really?
the times.
Who?
Been
I
shit for
think-
a few days now, then.
10
But do I need to
seconds
reference the
remaining.
thread?
No, yeah, I'd like to know
Yeah.
the games.
Give me their names.
5
I've
seconds
seen it in a
remaining.
pub before. It worked. I won.
4K pub game.
I-
I got it
Reserve
once.
time.
Yeah, Brax, what do you think of first item ags on gyro? That's what we saw in a game. played it?
QO.
QO
QO's
played
been
it.
doing
yeah,
it.
QO.
But apparently, I guess that's not the first.
Jesus Christ.
What happened, Maud?
I don't know. Why did it switch over to Firefox? I didn't even click it. Okay, well, that's good.
Hello?
Firefox is
Did
just
we
a
lose
virus.
TeamSpeak or something? Where'd everybody go?
Hello?
We're
Hello?
here.
So wait, what does
Hi.
Brax think about the Ags
Yeah, what do you
gyro?
think about Ag's
Oh, I
gyro,
said
Brax?
I think it's really good.
Like first item, you do?
Oh yeah.
Why?
There's no way.
What do you mean?
Like, why?
What's good
There's-
about it?
It gives you health.
Radiant
Oh,
team
Oh, well.
oh, that makes sense.
You know what also gives you health?
Of course.
I believe
Can't
a
you see how
bracer
long
also
this
gives you
dude's
health.
mustache is?
That's true.
Once he has like a wand, he actually transforms into like Gandalf or something.
Whoa.
The
No, but
flying Gandalf.
it actually scales. Like he gets crit afterwards, and then it makes you farm fast,
10
and it makes you
seconds
actually deal
remaining.
damage. Because before that hero couldn't do any damage at all.
So why don't you get the
5
crit
seconds
before the
remaining.
Aghanims
Dire
then? Just because you
team
want the
back.
HP?
Yeah,
Is that
you
what you're
can't
saying?
really
Okay.
go into a fight with phase
Yeah.
boots and crit.
That's true. Okay, that makes more sense.
All
It
right.
probably sucks, but I want to believe in it.
Still sounds pretty bad, but
I still think it's just because it doesn't prioritize heroes. That's the main thing. All the arguments that I was reading about were people comparing it,
10
but once you
seconds
factor in,
remaining
like,
back.
what happens if they just buy 2 Necronomicons and then it gets the last hit on one? You get last worded.
Do that.
2 Necro Comic
2
Cons?
Necronomicons.
Guys, I've got the
Have you
ultimate
even seen
strat.
that item in like
We're
a
gonna
year?
make Gyro
No.
kill himself, maybe.
I mean, no, but that's a little extreme. But you put a bunch of like treants, for example. You put
Are
a bunch of
you
shit
an
in there,
Are you an idiot?
and the side gunner's not doing shit.
He's got like flag and call down. He kills everything.
I am doing
anyways.
this in a pub. Everyone,
Necro spam.
everybody get a Necro and surround Gyro. He can't stop himself.
It's true.
Big gyro and bubs though.
It's like one right click every 30 seconds. You fucking mar-
It's what are you talking
It's
about?
just like boop. It's random. I just can't imagine a universe where someone finds 2 Necros to counter Gyro X, you fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Whew, I love you, Zyori.
All right, Slacks.
Uh,
Thanks for that deep
I'm so-
analysis.
I'm so sorry.
All right, Storm
so-
Silencer picked up next. There's
So I was gonna say it's a good Storm game, but then they had the silencer. So
Well,
the
come
big
on.
thing is, at least Onyx has
Come
last
on.
pick, and we've seen. I mean, obviously Mason runs the safe lane Storm Spirit, so they might be inclined to do that, depending on what the mid matchup is.
Can I talk to you guys about the Pudge? Why is he good here? Usually you
10
see Pudge
seconds
kind of
remaining.
linked up with other guys that can get people out of
5
kind of
seconds
riskier
remaining.
scenarios and
hooking
stuff.
your
Is it-
friends out of cogs
Yeah,
is a
that's
pretty
it.
cool
I
thing.
know, but that's it. It's just
It's
COD.
That's
Super good
a
initiation.
big thing.
Can
Good
buy-
enough.
okay, Rubik telekinesis. is
Hooking
good with it.
TA is pretty fun.
Rotting
got, like,
refraction.
One stun against Pudge, so he can save whoever clock goes on, and if he
Ah.
hooks anyone else, they're probably gonna die.
Okay, that makes better sense to me. And yeah, that stun isn't very reliable.
Look
either,
at all the
right?
gank targets he has early game with Hook Rot. Like, how does Silencer get away?
Dire
Sure.
team
Slacks how?
Oh.
CK, huh?
Very good. I like that damage that comes out early game. Kind of rounds
So-
it out.
But who's position 4 here?
It's Silencer.
Oh God.
Who's position 5?
Silencer.
Welcome to NA Dota.
I
Okay.
did invent the clockwork support
5
quite some time
seconds
ago. Maybe
remaining.
they're bringing it
Oh,
back.
this is why
Oh,
they subbed it way too, man. He's gyrocopter.
Well, he's on the other
He's
team.
standing in for Onyx,
Oh,
but
just
good,
kidding.
good try.
Oh,
No, it's definitely either going to be. Wait. Oh, no, that was Fluff and stuff. Remember
10
the
seconds
Fluff and stuff ran a
remaining.
support Chaos Knight. It's
Yeah,
either
I've seen
support
roaming CK.
clock
yeah.
or it has to be support clock or gyro. There's no way they put
I think
CK.
the roaming CK is terrible. I mean,
Yeah.
people have done it, but I don't know if I've ever seen it
and
actually work.
Suns fan, you got
Suns
it.
fan. Oh.
The Wraith King.
Yay.
Yay.
It's good.
Yay.
I like this hero. It's very
But
good.
is he actually good in this game?
I think so.
I mean,
I
it
think
feels
he's
like
fine.
it feels like if they can kill Wraith King. Usually, you want a Wraith King when like they're gonna blow most of their major stuff, and then you come back on the second life, and then you destroy them. Their team looks like they'd be pretty good at just wailing on them the whole time, right? I mean, or not. Feel free to disagree. I didn't mean to blow
I
your mind.
disagree with whatever the fuck you just said. How about that, Slacks?
Support Chaos Knight, yells Grant.
Okay.
If it supports CK, I think Onyx are in good shape. Z-Freak Chaos
I don't
Knight.
know, man.
Freak
I think
It
this
is
storm's going to
Z-Freak.
run amok, honestly.
I think Complexity's pulling something out of their ass that they've been saving for a special occasion, and it's this.
Nothing more
Going with
special
Cole.
than elimination mode
right.
semifinals. I'll tell you
That's
that.
Yep.
Quarterfinal.
All right, Brax, who's the money on? Is this going 3 games or 2-0 for Onyx?
I think it's. I think it's going 3 games.
Really? Okay. Faith in the
Yeah.
gyro.
No, I have faith in the Chaos Knight. I have no faith in gyro at all.
Don't put
I mean,
words
they
in
might
my
buy
mouth.
Necronomicon, so look out.
They
dude.
could. They could.
never
do the,
know.
The classic double necro counter.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of initiation coming out on Onyx, but at the same time, I have to agree with you.
There's just not enough lockdown. You know, you've got Centaur ult, you've got Storm zipping all over the place. Pudge will get a blink. Wraith King will probably get a blink. Rubik will get a blink. They're just going to be mobile. They've got a lot of catch. It's going to be a tough game for this Clockwork, I think.
Sure.
I think if the CK is the carry, then this game is really easy for Cole.
Okay.
All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks. With that said, game number 2, Onyx versus Complexity. We'll see what happens. Slacks, Grant, and Annie have it once more as we move in game.
I got bad news. CK support.
I swear to God.
All right. Thanks, Brax. I'm Annie, joined by Grant, and we are going to see what happens to this roaming support CK played by Z-Freak. Last game played a phenomenal Undying, tried to keep his team alive. Wasn't successful as Onyx now have a 1-game advantage moving into this second game. Grant, what's your take on these drafts?
It's going to be interesting. It is going to be an Abed Storm Spirit, so Mason, Wraith King. I just feel the support. Mangoes make support Chaos Knight a lot better. He doesn't have any. The problem is you throw out 1 stun, and that's all you have for a little bit. You're still 40 mana short of the second stun at level 1, so you need to make every single level 1 gank count, and they're already going for it right now.
Yeah, they're all smoked up here. Excited to see, how much they're going to be able to use their lockdown, because they've got, Z-Freak sitting on his skill point, has the Chaos Bolt.
Mason. Let's see.
It's going to be up there. Melon's ready to start
Should
things
be a
off.
kill. Oh, he spots him out. Z-Freak had to eat through a tree. He's running straight to the left. He should still be dead, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they got the bolt. They've got the damage now. I don't think there's anything this Wraith King could do. Mason taking a lot of damage. He's going to get body blocked in, try to gobble his way through the trees, but a couple more slaps, and that's going to be Monkeys actually getting the first blood on this Clockwork.
Yep, and that means they're going to get both those top runes too. So they get first blood, both those, or top-ish runes. And it looks like Blue actually Monkeys wants to get this rune, but luckily Centaur heads up play even though they lost first blood, gets that rune. And there we go, uses 1 clarity, so Chaos Knight needs to get another kill with his next cast blow. It's going to be in trouble. I remember the first time I saw this was ESL New York 2015. It was Fluff and stuff playing it. They got like 3 kills in a row before 5 minutes, and then they just lost the game.
I mean, that's something we saw last game where Complexity had a really strong start. They hit that, 15, 20-minute perfect push mark, and then they just kind of fizzled. I mean, how did Complexity prevent that this game?
I think they have a way better lineup to do that. They go into the late game a little bit better. They have a TA, and we saw last time Cancel played the TA. Didn't he have like 20,000 net worth at almost 20 minutes in? He played insanely well. Pretty much they just need to maybe stack for Cancel a little bit, let him get his thing going, and make sure Bulba doesn't win bottom lane is the biggest thing. It should be pretty even bottom, but if Bulba outclasses Monkey, it could be a problem.
Yeah, looks like Monkeys is going to be taking his time. Bulba's going to play this one patiently. Up top, I think we've got a big wad of action going down. It's a 3-on-3
we go.
lane. Gyrocopter's going to take a stun to the face. Moo trying to run around. Z-Freak is going in, pops up the Chaos Bolt onto Way2. Way2 is getting low here. Moo's able to run his way into the trees, is able to at least survive a little bit. Z-Freak, only level 1, unfortunately, doesn't have that Reality Rift to drag anyone back in, but still, using that Chaos Bolt, he is able to secure another kill.
Yep, nice kill. Dubu stacked his telekinesis a little bit with the Mason stun. I don't think it would have made too big of a difference. It would have been a 1-for-1 trade no matter what, but I think that it definitely favors, obviously, Dyer's side since the carry Gyro died and only his support Way2 you expect to die a ton anyways. He just
Abed?
wants level 2. Oh.
Are you just strolling under tower here, getting very, very low? Gonna go ahead and pop a salve.
He's just chilling, I guess. I don't know, behind tower.
I mean, he harassed Cancel all the way back, pushed the wave back, and then it's like, oh gosh, I need to go farm, and accidentally took a couple too many shots, but he's doing A-okay now, and just gonna go back to farming, keeping Cancel under wraps.
Yeah, I'm surprised, yeah. Bottom lane right now, it's super even, 9-1, 9-1 on each side. So both these offlaners are getting a ton of farm. Obviously, Centaur wants to get like a Hood Blink. We've seen actually Hood before Blink a ton more
Ooh.
times top.
Z-Freak might be in some trouble here. Gonna get lifted up. This time they don't overlap the stun. Z-Freak gets low. Melons comes back in trying to save his buddy, but isn't able to do so. Has to watch his brother die. Now Dubu taking some damage here. Needs one more right click. Same story with Way2. They're both incredibly low, and looks like they finally will find Dubu wrapping around into the trees.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing, even though they're trading 1-for-1, obviously Silencer gets that permanent intelligence every time it happens in their lane, so they're pretty happy about that.
Cancel snapping up a haste rune, was almost able to secure a kill onto the storm. Both heroes get incredibly low, but in the end, no one goes down, just farm fest mid.
Yep, pretty much, yeah, Farmfest mid and bottom lane, and then top is just clusterfuck of everyone just running at each other.
Pretty much, man.
Oh, Mason could be in trouble here.
Reality Rift back in. They've got the Chaos Bolt to slow him down. The hook comes in. Mason's now sitting under tower. Does Moo have the damage to get him down? One more glaive from Melons will find the kill, and Moo, he's just full Divine mode. He goes under the tower, and he's able to find what he needs, and another Chaos Bolt comes in onto the Rubik. Looks like they might be able to wipe out all three. Z-Freak is able to de-aggro the tower. He's going to eat his way out of the trees, and Melons, as well as Z-Freak, live through that engage. Very well done from Complexity.
He has 12 intelligence stolen at 3 minutes in.
That's
insane.
stupid.
Yeah, now that was nice use of Mango. Like you said, Chaos Knight just popped the Mango, got the extra Chaos Bolt, and they just wiped him under their own tower. This is looking really good for Complexity right now. Middle lane going the way of TA, obviously. TA beat Storm. I'm surprised Storm's actually doing a really good job keeping up right now, and pretty much the other lane looks like they might actually go for a gank here. Who TP'd bottom? Oh, just Way2. He TP's bottom now. He's just, nah, never mind. I'll go get the rune first.
Yeah, mid lane looks like the action's going to be. It's so crucial to gank the
Oh,
Storm
no,
Spirit
Abed's
before he
dead.
gets level 6. Oh, it's an arcane rune, too. That's got to be so bitter, and there's just nothing he can do. He's walking around in circles, waiting for his imminent death.
This might actually be the most intelligence stolen. I'm sure it is. 14 at 4 minutes in. He's been involved in every kill. He's level 4. It's not even like he's just like in a tri-lane. They're just dying over and over. He is getting extremely farmed.
Onyx looking to keep themselves on the map. They've got eyes on Monkeys here. Bulba trying to tease out anything. Hook off the mark, and Monkeys is going to go to wave for now. Looks like
Middle
mid
lane.
lane. Abed might be going down again. He's still only level 5. He doesn't have the ball lightning. Oh, God, this is terrible. Melons is now 503, 16 stolen intelligence. That's putting his overall int at 51 right now for a support roaming silencer.
That's just sick. The fact that he literally just wanted to steal the arcane rune from Storm, but the arcane rune's so good with his kit because the only thing he has is mana problems, and when he gets an arcane rune, he just roams around. He has full mana again
Oh, are
on
they
Chaos
going
Knight.
again top lane? It's just Mason there.
Yep. Oh, whoa, Mason. Yeah, he might be dead here. Nice.
Reality
he has
gets
Quelling
interrupted.
Blade.
They've got to keep eyes on him, though. It's really difficult. They don't have something like a Wave of Terror to just shoot the vision on through, and Z-Freak's going to back out a little prematurely. Not going to be able to find that.
That was super smart by Mason. Anyone else probably would have like run towards that tower. He knew he had the Quelling Blade and he could eat behind his tree, and he was dead if he went under tower, so heads up play.
Definitely so. Cancel's still getting some decent farm here, but Clockwork's actually the overall last hit leader. Monkeys has just been completely left alone, and it's showing. He's now got 26 last hits for himself. Scan here. They know Mason's still in these trees. They are so hungry for him. And finally, he throws out his Wraithfire Blast, and he's just going to eat it. TP canceled up from the Centaur War Runner, and it's looking like this top lane from Complexity just can't be touched.
Yep, not only that, so they won
Oh.
the top lane, then they rotated mid and got 2 kills from a level 5 to level 6 Storm, which was
That's
huge.
so painful. I mean, that's the most crucial point in a Storm's levels, and He just got picked off twice before going for an arcane rune. Abed is just slowly starting to fall behind. Now they might be able to find monkeys here in the bottom as a consolation prize. Looks like Dubu gets the lift. They've got the stun to follow up. They are going to be holding him in place. Wraith Fire Blast doesn't. Got a mango up if he wants it. Monkeys is going to be able to get his way through the trees, and if he lives here, that's real unfortunate for Onyx. They need that kill.
Yeah, we see Wraith King, the 1-1-3 build. I don't really see this much from anyone else, but I guess just a Mason thing doesn't get a crit on the Monkey King, so he's just going to survive, and this is, or Monkeys Forever.
Onto Monkey
King Forever.
That's it.
I don't know what. Honestly, Onyx is so pretty darn far behind right now. Even Z-Freak's level 5 is going to get level 6 isn't that big on Chaos Knight, but he's just been roaming around and playing perfectly. Anytime he's near someone, they just get a kill.
Yeah, I mean, this Silencer, like you pointed out, 18 stolen int at under 7 minutes in the game. He's doing phenomenally for himself, full kill participation, and, I mean, this support Silencer is now hitting hard enough to start buying some big boy items.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Cancel has found some free farm mid as Storm Spirit rotates to try to wrap around. Top lane, Pudge goes down. This is just Complexity hitting their role. We did see this last game, though. We saw Complexity kind of just dominating early, but they weren't able to keep that gas pedal pushed down, and Onyx clawed their way back in. That's probably going to be a little bit more difficult this time around.
Yeah,
though.
Onyx does not have the heroes per se to do the same thing they did last game, and Complexity off to an even better start. They thought about pressuring top again, but not going to happen.
Looks like a full group up bottom. They're going to go for the smoke. They figure, all right, top is a lost cause. This TA mid is becoming a problem. Maybe rotate on her. Maybe just try to get down the Silencer. But it looks like TA is going to be the call. As she hasn't been able to pick up any huge items so far. Still just sitting on...
There is no dust or sentries on them. They have to do this perfectly.
They've got AoE if they need it. Global Silence comes in. Cancel just gonna run away. Refraction's a hell of a spell, and now they're gonna use Centaur ult to try to get out of this. They lose their Rubik. The Storm Spirit is chunked down as well. As you don't fuck with a double damage TA.
Yeah, this is, I don't know. This actually is one of the... We talked about how last game was one of the most even. This is one of the most one-sided. This has just been so perfectly executed by Cole.
Down bottom, again, maybe Melons might be the consolation prize. They know he's already used his global. He's going to go ahead, get hooked in by the Pudge. I mean, even if Melons just gets completely obliterated here, which is what's going to happen, they're going to trade for a tower, and again, that's just a support.
Yeah, but as luckily Bulba gets it, so he'll have a blink and about 900 gold, which is nice, and he'll be level 7, so tons of damage, but they do lose mid, so they give TA plenty. TA can just roll around middle, roll around the Ancients, all she wants, and they're going to smoke up bottom again with Gyro. I like how Gyro's helping make space for the TA. It's smart.
I mean, what other job does he have to do? He was just farming up, doing pretty well for himself, almost at that helm, and this should be an easy tier 1 bottom.
Look at this, should be the kill. Hopefully just one. Now the Bulba should... Oh, he's down.
Oh, the hook shot in! Cancels the TP, secures the kill. Just well played by Complexity. They woke up, they're just feeling like they're playing completely as a team. Everyone rotating together, the communication is there, and they're getting it done.
Yep, there we go. Z-Freak Mana Boots, so he's lost his last problem, and they're just getting another free tower. TA doesn't even have to be there. You get the money for it. Now he's just farming middle again. Probably go to the Ancients after he clears these creeps. He's having a great game.
Yeah, he's going to be top of the charts on overall net worth, along with the Gyrocopter. They're both doing phenomenally well, and you just look at the overall net worth chart. It's at about 6,000 right now in favor of Complexity at under 10 minutes in the game. That is a huge swing to come back from if you're Onyx.
Yep. And they looked like they almost wanted to go even more, but they're just going to scout around, maybe get some wards down, see if they can find anybody. Luckily, like I said, Abed has definitely found the most farm of anybody in like this whole NA qualifier. And even now, he's almost level 10. Surprisingly, at 10 minutes in, he's somehow almost caught up to where he needs to be. But here we go.
He's going to walk straight into Cancel's open jaws. There's the global silence. And that was a 3-shot from Cancel at 10 minutes.
And it looked like he just wasn't on his hero, definitely, because he had time. They didn't global until after the second hit. He could have gone right after the meld hit, but unfortunately he was focused on something else, and they're going to lose a tier 2, it looks like.
Cancel's also just been so lucky with these double damage runes, just cutting through that Storm Spirit, and now this tier 2 doesn't stand a chance.
It is going down. Meanwhile, Mason's just farming, trying to farm up an armlet. Oh, they're going to defend it. Okay. No global. They know no global and storms up. I guess he TPs to the shrine, maybe make something happen. I like the cautiousness.
He's going straight in down bottom. A kill on Moo would be pretty nice. He's raking in a lot of net worth for himself, so he's going to give away a fair bounty. And there they go. They are able to get almost 700 gold straight onto Abed for one kill.
Abed should be dead here, though.
Yeah, he's just going to be so close to out of mana, but the Centaur ult is able to keep him running off towards safety. TA not able to rake that one in right now.
It's nice, because Onyx knows to win this game, they're going to just have to farm up. They can't do any miraculous team fights, and I think it's smart using Centaur ulti defensively instead of offensively.
Yeah, so we're seeing, you know, Onyx still showing signs of life. They're still trying to work together to get themselves what they need back into this. I mean, how do they get themselves back into this? What farm can you possibly get to surpass this lead?
Pretty much just Bulba's jungle. Bulba's almost losing 9 jungle creeps. Pretty much they just need to do exactly what they did. Abed needs to find a solo hero who's playing cocky. They just kill him, which means other heroes are probably rotating there, and then it buys Mason a little bit of time to farm. And that's what he's doing. But he is severely under farm this game. He is less farm than Melons.
Yeah, he's going head to head with that support Chaos Knight. Definitely not a great game to be a carry Wraith King.
Yeah, it's going to be rough, but as long as Onyx just keeps at least farming something, we always see Mason in the jungle and Abed also in the jungle and bottom. As long as they're farming, they'll have a chance. But if they just start grouping up as 5, I think they lose.
Yeah, I mean, Onyx do have pretty nice late game potential just looking at their hero breakdowns and what they're going up against. I think this TA is a huge scary factor to try to defend. And how does
a blink now too.
support Chaos Knight itemize as he gets later into the game?
He's going same thing he did last game. It looks like he's going for the medallion into Solar Crest, which is, I mean, it's just good for him. Even if he's a sport, he just use it on anyone. TA blows him up. He blows him up. Just an overall great item.
Cancel picking up a Blink Dagger as well as Bulba, our Centaur War Runners, so a little bit more initiation to start things off, but I mean, this TA has just been pretty much unchecked. In lane, she's 103. She's still top of the net worth chart, having over 6,000 net worth at 13 minutes. It's difficult. She's going to pick herself up Deso pretty soon.
Yeah, that's probably going to be her next time. They're just pushing him in. They know there's no glyph, and they have global now. That's going to be a thing. You see, they wait until global's up to do anything crazy, and just super good play.
Yep, just moving forward. Tier 2, going to be hopping down. Looks like Cancel. He's on the hunt. They're going to be wrapping around through the dire turf, heading towards this bottom lane.
You know, if Dubu can somehow steal a global silence, that could be one of the big game changers. Right now he has Reality Rift, like one of the least good abilities he could have.
Hey man, Reality Rift is a decent spell.
Okay.
On
Yeah.
a Rubik, it's not great because you bring yourself further into the danger
Pretty much you
zone,
just kill
but-
her. It's pretty much just, for him, it's just suicide, but you don't actually do damage.
I mean, you can use it as like a really shitty swap.
Try. You could definitely try. But now that they have Centaur Blink, they shouldn't have to worry about that. And they're smoking up themselves. I don't know where. There's a regen rune. He takes it. No one's bottled. They want to give that to Abed, who's middle lane though.
Yeah, he'll make his way down eventually. Looks like the rest of the Dire, they're just bailing out. They know that they can't stand up to Complexity's 5-man, so they're at least trying to do something with their time. Meanwhile, another tier 2 is going to be falling right back down. And TP's into the shrine here, Z-Freak. He's just manning up. He really wants to go for something here. A little bit late to the party,
Oh, Mason gets hooked.
but that is a nice hook shot. Mason does have his ult. He's going to be going. He
No.
stuns and now doesn't have enough mana for his ult. That is a pretty critical failure by Mason. He's going down. No reincarnate for you. Meanwhile, they were able to go ahead and pick off the Chaos Knight. Still not necessarily a worthwhile trade. Moog goes in with the call down. Way 2 is trying to get out of here. Is able to do so. Centaur Stomp is not going to be there in time.
Yep. Oh man, that is such a good pay. Clockwork Canal just solo kill the Wraith King, especially once he gets book 3, because he had book 1. I think Mason knew even if he didn't throw out that stun, his mana was gonna get burned, so he just went for the kill. Oh, that's Monkey. Sorry, I don't know. Yeah, Monkey's super good itemization.
Yeah, I mean, that's just so bad from the Wraith. Not bad, just so unfortunate.
Yeah,
He was
it's bad
going in,
for him. Yeah.
It was one chance for him to go and actually rake in some kills and get that net worth spike in his direction, but not able to live through anything.
And it's gonna be the third tier 2 probably going down. Mason's in though, maybe.
He's trying. I mean, he does still have his ult off cooldown as he didn't get a chance to use it in the previous fight.
And he's back up. That's funny that a support silencer and a gyrocopter can just stand at their tier 2 and not even be scared.
Our gyrocopter is picking up his Aghanim Scepter. Just needs about 2,000 more gold to have that one completed.
Oh,
Hook
there's
shot in. Another nice connect from Monkeys. There is going to be a hook way on through. We got hooks for days. Global Silence being committed. They are able to get down the Rubik. Now they're focusing Mason as well. He's going to take a Chaos Bolt to the face. Now this time Wraith King's coming back. Gyro's taking a lot of damage. Maybe Moo can get picked off from this. The call down cutting through Mason like butter. And they might be able to find that kill as well. And it looks like it will go the way of Melons. More and more
Abed.
stolen in. And Abed, another 2 shots from death. It's a double kill from Cancel. And now that's going to be most of a Desolator.
Oh man, was losing Demon did it just demotivate him or something? Because they look like a completely different team. It's not like, I mean, I've been watching Wade and he's been playing fine, but you know,
the punch isn't
sometimes
dropping the ball.
he got and hit the hook, killed Moo, but sometimes you lose a teammate, you get a stand, you just feel bad.
I think this draft is just really working well for Complexity. I had my doubts about the support CK being one of my favorite carries in the game. Wasn't sure I was going to do in that less greedy role, but Z-Freak is playing him like a champ.
Yep, well, Z-Freak, I think, pretty consensus top 3 support in NA, showing why.
Definitely a phenomenally skilled player, and Melons as well. His brother, just 24 stolen int now. He's got himself a buckler. He's going to be finishing off that mechanism as soon as he brags the courier out to himself. And
Wow,
it's,
and there is a complete Desolator as well in the TA.
Yep.
Fun, not fun for Onyx. This Rubik pretty much gets 2-shotted now by the TA. Actually, definitely does. If it's level 4 meld, which it is, yeah, that's rough. And they're just gonna go for Roche right now.
I mean, they're just going to take this stupid quickly. Look at Cancel just cut through it. Look at all that negative armor right now. Roche is at negative 23 armor. That's fair.
And they can't do anything about it. Melons has global in 25, so they're gonna get an Aegis and be able to push high ground right now.
This very well may be a quick game 2. Complexity. They're looking solid right now, about a 12,000 gold lead in their favor. A little bit less in terms of XP, about 8,000, but still very significant. Breaking down the levels here, we've got 15 on Cancel. She's yet to choose her. There we go, +6 stats. Okay.
And there we go, the exact perfect timing. Global's up, and they have an Aegis. It's pretty much up to way 2 right now. Hit, I don't know who even needs to hook. He has to make something happen.
Yeah, I mean, the initiation from Onyx is so daunting right now, because you hook a TA closer to yourself, you just bring the problem into your fountain.
Here we go. They lift up TA at least. Throw him back. That's about it. Oh, they try to do something crazy, but doesn't work.
Yeah, they tried to telekinesis her right back onto the floor where Hook was waiting, but Cancel very quick on the blink dagger, and I mean, she's just taunting the entire Dire team. There is going to be a blink in, but TA able to get that meld off in time. It's Monkeys with a hook, the global to follow up. Oh, it's a massacre as the call down comes in. Everyone just getting dragged to their deaths. Dubu doing whatever he can, but he's just so gosh darn squishy. And he will fall as well. Storm and Pudge, the only survivors, as Complexity turn their attention to this bottom lane.
Yeah, I believe if Mason buys back, they pretty much already lost. Mason can't buy back. He loses too much gold, but they lose 2 sets of racks.
Oh, they're going out into Vulva now. There is going to be a 4-staff forward. Abed wants to make something happen, but Cancel's unstoppable now. Z-Freak goes sub-half health. Abed wants to make this, but they just can't do it. And the GG is going to be called out from Vulva.
Wow.
As Complexity, they just hit their stride, and they never lost that momentum. 19 minutes for a decisive victory.
Yep, that pretty much just goes to Z-Freak and Melons. They win top lane with their good supporting, then they win mid lane too, killing Abed twice while he was halfway to level 6. They kill him just like that. And, I mean, if you lose your tri lane in middle that bad, you're never going to come back from it.
Yeah, huge decisive point there. Just really strong lanes from Complexity. You talked about the importance of the first initiations going well, and they did, and that's what started them off. So we're going to go ahead to an ad break right now before going back to game number 3.